Hey there. So, there was this time when I spent a lot of days just by myself without anyone else around. Sometimes it felt a bit lonely. But you know what? It made me think a lot. I realized something important. If I hadn't spent that time alone, I might not be who I am today. Back then, I was always searching for answers outside of myself, thinking I needed more and more to be happy. But a few years later, I figured out something special. Real happiness comes from being okay with the little things in life, like enjoying a sunny day or spending time with friends. Since then, a lot has changed for me, but in some ways I feel like I'm back to where I started, just taking things one day at a time. I'm thinking about what really matters to me and where I want to go next. You see, I'm an artist. I love taking photos and making films. Sometimes I worry too much about making everything perfect. But you know what? It's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn and grow. And isn't it funny how when we go through our days, it feels like nothing really changes? But when we take a look back, everything seems so different. It's like a cool magic trick life plays on us. You know what's even cooler? We don't always have to stick with what we know. If we're not happy with something, we can change it. And guess what? If we've done it before, we can totally do it again. We're stronger than we think. So, what I'm saying is, sometimes we just need to give ourselves a break. Take some time away from the hustle and bustle of life to figure things out. Maybe we need to remember what truly matters and who truly matters to us. Or maybe we just need to slow down a bit. Life can feel like a race sometimes, but it's okay to hit the brakes and enjoy the scenery. You know, sometimes I realize it's not about chasing after big, fancy stuff, but it's about enjoying the little moments that make life special. Like those times when you're just hanging out with friends or laughing at a silly joke. I'm taking things one day at a time, trying to figure out what really matters to me and where I want to go next. It's like exploring a cool maze, seeing which path feels right. As an artist, like being a painter, a photographer, or making movies, there's this pressure to always make things perfect. It's like we forget to have fun and just play around like we used to. But you know what? I'm learning that it's okay to slow down. Mistakes are just part of the journey. I want to remember the little everyday things, like the way the sun shines through the trees or the sound of laughter with friends. Those are the moments that really matter.